We got to talk about gold. Gold broke the downtrend that has been in place since it reached $3,500 an ounce in April. Confirmed breakout. Whew, whew, whew. Positive alarm sirens going off. We'll also talk about my last two ideas for gold miners and two gold mining stocks where I would take profits now. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks, and month. Okay, let's take a look at the gold chart, and as you can see here, it looks excellent. Remember what I've been telling you in the past weeks, and if you haven't seen the videos, hit the subscribe button so you do not miss these type of information when I give them to you, because you knew what was coming. I told you August, September, that is where I expect gold to break out. And we took the first step already. As you can see here, we broke the downtrend that has been in place since April. It has been confirmed 3 times. 4 times is the charm. We broke out, and as you can see, we confirmed. Also, with this breakout, we jumped over $3,400 an ounce. Now that's not that important of a mark. That's more of a psychological thing. Plus, it heaved us to a monthly high. So that's positive on the close. So now we have higher lows in the past month and we have higher highs in the past month. I don't know what you call that. I call that a trend change. After, if you look at the chart, as you see here, in June, July, we had lower highs on the close and lower lows. That has changed now. Higher lows, higher highs. There's nothing easier that tells you we have a trend change and we're in a new market phase than this. Now, today we see a red candle. I'm not the least bit worried about this. Why is this? Well, if we go back, then we see, let me make this a little bigger. Breakout of the downtrend, small consolidation, party time. Breakout, consolidation, party time. Breakout, consolidation, party time. You get the picture, right? Breakout, consolidation. Okay, you got it. You're smart people, right? So this is completely normal. We have seen this in the pattern of gold all the time. The most important thing is, even though 3,400 is technically not a very important number, yes, we're hitting it, we hit our head on it, right? When we're below it, it is kind of important. As you can see, when we're above it, it never really held the pullbacks. So it doesn't have any meaning, weirdly enough, when we go down, but when we go up, boink, 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 right? It has some meaning, but it's not important. Obviously, the blue zone above it, that's the important zone, around 3,450 and then 3,500, the big number, the all-time high. Those are the big marks. But every day that we're gonna be above 3,400, this shows up on the ticker of all the institutions on Wall Street, and they're gonna get nervous. They're like, am I missing the boat here on gold? Am I missing the boat on gold? So this looks very good. Obviously, I've been telling you this before, we need to look at the dollar. The dollar is really the important chart here, okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, what do you want me to tell you? Hit the subscribe button so you don't, it takes you a second. It takes you a second. You get notified that a new video is out. You watch it, you get information that you don't get anywhere else. Now, let's look at the Dixie. Wild. I mean, what has happened there in August? I don't even want to know how many people lost millions in the Dixie alone. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely brutal. Bull trap breakdown. Bull trap. Bull trap. This is just the last week here, what we're seeing, okay? Look at this. Absolute monster. Bull trap. Then we get Jackson Hole. Breakdown. Bear trap. another bull trap right here, and now we're back below it. We're back below the uptrend. Basically, the triangle is completed, but if you still want to say, we're still in the breakdown phase of the triangle. But as I've been telling you, this orange line, this is the important line. So really, nothing has happened yet. Now the pressure is increasing, as you can see on the orange line. If this falls, we're going right down to that purple line, the lows from July 24th. But this is wild. Am I glad that I'm not playing the dollar directly through the Dixie, but through gold? So, we don't have a signal yet in gold, but it doesn't look good in the dollar. I'm sorry, we don't have a signal in the dollar yet. It doesn't look good, but that's okay, right? Gold is ready. Gold is ready to break out. That's what we have seen with the break of the downtrend. So here's the thing. Let me start like this. You see gold, we ran up in April and then we went sideways. Now let's take a look at the Dixie. Look where we were in April. We're about here. So this whole down move that we saw in spring and early summer, gold had already anticipated it with this up move. Okay? Because it didn't react at all to the down move that happened from April to July in the Dixie. Should have, because gold and the dollar have an inverse relationship. Gold goes up when the dollar goes down, but it didn't. What does that mean? It was already in the price. So what does that mean? Well, if we look at it now, we see the recent strength in the dollar in the past week. We see the recent strength in gold. We see the confirmed break of the downtrend, right? And if gold leads the dollar into Dixie, that would mean that we're going lower in the dollar. And then I believe now, because now we're basically at a clean slate with the dollar-gold relationship after gold ran ahead of the dollar devaluation, then gold would break out. Now, this is where we stand. It's pretty exciting. Let me get to the dollar real quick for the people that are new or don't want to watch the old videos, which I would recommend you do. You can find the link to the latest gold video here, where I explain to you what the levels are. If you're conservative, this is the big level, right? This is the big level to get in with the first position, and then we break 3,500. That's when gold gonna go Usain Bolt and just gonna run, right? But in the past, breaking the downtrend, that was where the smart money, the smart gold money started to get in. And that's what we're seeing right now. Let's look at the mining stocks, okay? Now, last time I gave you two mining stocks that I find really interesting on technicals. GoGold Resources, nothing has happened yet. As you can see, man, this one is fighting with this resistance zone like a bear. But if we break it, we're off to the races. The thesis is still intact. This one, still valid. The other one that I showed you, Liberty Gold, look what happened. It broke the resistance zone, monster up move. After some decent, not great, but decent exploration data. Basically, if you decided after your own research, hey, I'm going to invest some money into Liberty Gold, I'm going to do the trade, well, you're going to have a really good weekend because you're up over 20% in just a couple of days. Really nice. Whoever did this trade, well done, congratulations. Take the profits and enjoy something this weekend. Great meal, great bottle of wine. I don't know. It's college football for me, so get a ticket, watch a college football game, whatever you want to do, but treat yourself with the profits. Now, let's look at two mining stocks that are very popular, that have run up, where I think it's time to take some profits. First one is a smaller company, Troilus Gold. As you can see, Man, it had a good run. It had a really good run since March. But it's hitting its head at this resistance. I do not like this red candle. And if you zoom out, you see how important this resistance is and how tough it is. Couldn't break it here, couldn't break it here. Fake breakout here. So we also see negative divergence in the RSI. Momentum is losing steam. I would take profits here. Nothing wrong with taking some profits. The other one that I would take profit is an absolute darling, Banyan Gold. I'm not gonna lie, I double missed that boat for myself and for you on this one. You can't have them all, that's okay. After this breakout of the long-term downtrend since 2022, I missed to get in. And then this was the next one, and obviously, yeah, you see what this triggered, right? But I mean, look at this. This stock is basically up 50% in about 2 weeks. The RSI is massively overbought. So I would suggest to take profits here. This has been a great run. If you've been in it, I haven't. I'm glad for your profits. I would take profits here. Again, you can't only always recommend. If you want to have a channel that's really worth something, the people need to tell you when to sell too. And they're probably going to tell you to sell too early in some cases, but nobody ever died realizing a profit. That's it for today. If you like this content, hit the subscribe button. 1 second helps you out, helps us out. Everybody wins. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.